Hello, and welcome to today's intention. If you could find a place for about 30 minutes to sit or lie down with your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be great. We're going to create a reality of our choosing, and we're going to include a lot of beautiful rain in that intention to help all the areas that are having difficulty with wildfires right now, particularly in British Columbia. So if you can find a place, then go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with a few slow, deep breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All the cares and worries just dissolve and float away. And the next breath in, fill your belly up full. And this time when you exhale, I want you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, if you could focus on breathing light directly into your heart and then exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. And now we're going to put our attention on the body right now. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. If you could bring your awareness down to your feet right now and simply ask them to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving through your feet into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And now bring your focus to your ankles and your shins and your calves, your knees. Feel everything relax. Upper legs, buttocks, pelvic area, hips. Feel everything loosen. Inner organs, rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything softens. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands, and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we bring our attention up to the skin of our scalp where tension can go to hide sometimes. Release it all right now, almost as if your ears could wiggle. All your facial muscles just melt to nice, smooth relaxation. And then we bring our attention to the jaw and we allow it to unhinge, open up and receive the breath of life. And then we see if we can't get our eyelids to soften a few extra degrees. We move inwards and we ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. And then we're going to thank our minds for all the hard work they do for us all the time. We're actually going to invite our mind to have a seat on the couch right now and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of our council, but just take more of a back seat for a little while. Now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Let's use the element of water tonight to deal with our thoughts. Water is an excellent element for dealing with thoughts as it retains memory naturally. So envision yourself standing outside, your arms extended. You're looking up to the sky, to the heavy filled clouds that are hanging over you. And you start to feel the raindrops pattering against your skin. It feels so good. And as the rain is coming down, you can feel the relief in the earth being quenched, all the trees and plants sighing in relief, rejoicing. Water is life. So as the raindrops are falling past you, falling past your head, your thoughts are being sucked out and encapsulated in each raindrop. Each thought has its own raindrop. And you just allow the thought to be on their journey. Don't get engaged. You see it, but then just let it go on its way. Gravity will take it to the ground on its own way. And if you are witnessing or observing your thoughts like this, therefore that means you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound than this. We're going to explore that a little bit, but first let's take the journey from our head space down to the chest cavity where our heart is. And let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I'd like you to experience this journey viscerally, so feel the smooth grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as you touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. And as you arrive on the platform in front of your heart, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it. Maybe a wall has been built. This is normal. We all have protective measures that we build for ourselves. But what I want you to realize right now is that this is your heart. You have full access, VIP backstage pass to it at all times. It's your concert. So go ahead and see those locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open. Perhaps even a bridge appears over the moat that may have been built, if you're like me. As you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open a bit, and brilliant beams of yellow golden light are spilling out everywhere. It's so beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. And so we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception right now so we can experience our energy body or our light bodies. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there, kind of existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. It's very pure. It's drawing you towards it. This is the flow of the cosmos, or the consciousness of one. I call this place the nexus. It goes by many names and many cultures. It just doesn't really matter what you call it, because at the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. And that's what we want. I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow now. Now, you don't have to be afraid of it. You can come out anytime. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this, and there's no need to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things that you might experience when joining in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone in the universe, and they are also you. We are all one being, one consciousness. We're all the same pie. Slightly different flavors we bring to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of incredible power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healing, of miracles, an incredible capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of right now. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention, because we can. So go ahead and envision right now the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious details. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your mental body full of clarity, your emotional body's balanced, and your energetic body is filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. Anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available to us. I'd like you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling very light, as if effervescent bubbles are just coursing through my entire being right now. My DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level, everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. Now that you're experiencing this vitality, I'd like you to extend it to include your family and friends. Witness their expressions of relief and wonderment on their faces. And then include your community, and then stretch it out to include the entire world. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. Total vibrant health. This is within our power to do so. We are all healers. It's just a matter of intending our frequency, sending it out. And now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter and warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's little left over for comforts too. Maybe we could travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and dreams in life. Each of us, we're seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment, not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, each of us have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're walking our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay, don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into our conscious awareness, that information. So let's go ahead and generate feelings of wholeness or completeness that we felt in our lives before. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now envision yourself going to bed at the end of the day of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now, we just did this for the entire world. So what does that look like now? I see all the amazing imaginations and intellects pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we are living on a planet free of pollution. We've learned how to live in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? And look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And this has already happened. It is done. So say we all. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home through the meadows and over the bumps. But tonight, let's just celebrate this incredible life together in song, in music, in dancing, dancing in the rain, in playing, in laughter. Just imagine a big music festival and it's raining, it's warm, and everybody is dancing in the rain, celebrating gratitude for the rain. My heart is just expanding in my chest with joy right now. I'm feeling all the relationships cleansing, healing. Love is being transmitted and received freely. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing all the smiles on strangers' faces as I'm passing them by, watching the lights behind their eyes. So beautiful. And let's intend one more thing while we're here together. Let's intend that everybody's awakening to this consciousness of one. At least that everybody is feeling connected. Something miraculous happens when we remember who and what we truly are, this high vibrational resonance energy, this frequency, this light, this love. All of a sudden, then the lower, heavier energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment. This all falls away, and we naturally adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody is on the same page. What a beautiful relief. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all the tension, worry, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders and transform in the atmosphere above us into the higher resonance frequencies that are more in tune with who we truly are. And all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion. I'm sensing all the connections cleansing, clearing up, opening, communication flowing. It's so amazing. The atmosphere is so pristine. It's so easy to be. It's just so easy to be. Now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, whether you're out frolicking in a nice cool lake or ocean, you're taking a break from the heat, you're out for a picnic with your family, marveling at their shining faces, seeing your children and grandchildren thrive. Or if you're out smacking a ball around a court with your buddies, having a good time, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I want you to just stop for a second and look at all the beauty surrounding you. All the natural beauty, all the man-made beauty, and drink it in. Feel the unconditional love energy that surrounds and supports you at all times, and receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. And let's take a moment to connect with gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this incredible life. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to all my lessons. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with energy, light, healing, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we're going to take this beautiful reality that you've created and build it up as an energy ball in your center right now. In the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life, and then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in, we're going to build up that energy, and then when we exhale, we're going to release and share it with the world. Here we go. Build up that energy. Remember the rain. Exhale completely. Give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with light, love, healing energy. Good job. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. And shift your limbs around a little bit too. And when you feel you're ready to come back into the room or your space, open your eyes. And just notice how you're feeling. Know that you can come back to this state of being at any point of your choosing with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that we can do it on demand at any time. Eventually, we'll just become natural, walking, talking, transmitters of this high frequency energy without any effort, creating the reality of our choosing around us all the time because we can. We are that powerful. And so much so more when we put ourselves together in intention this way, exponentially by magnitudes actually. So thank you for joining me these intentions. Whether it's live or recorded, it all works, it's all good. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Maybe just before you slip into dreamland tonight, you can try a single conscious breath of intention and see where it takes you in your dreamland. And we'll see you again tomorrow to start our weekend off. Have a great night.